Hi, welcome to another session of Something to Think About. Today's issue, this issue is going to be reality TV. Shows like Survivor, those stupid shows that have the main character's name in them. Last name, first name, don't really care. They're on networks like E. What was a big letter E and then an exclamation point? Who watches these things? They have no value as far as I can tell whatsoever. And the same bigwigs behind these reality TV shows are the ones behind cancellations of legitimate programs, ones that are scripted, at least have some kind of socially redeemable value. We see good programs get canceled all the time. Terra Nova was canceled. What's another one? The Outer Limits. The Outer Limits, the remake, because I don't remember watching the original, had some good points. At the end, they always had some kind of voiceover from an announcer or narrator giving us something that we need to think about. And even in the episode itself, during the play out, whatever you call it, had something to consider. One episode in particular was where this group of kids had been, I guess, shifted outside of a timeline or zapped up to a recreation of their school on a spaceship. I think it might have been 5 of them. One of them brought a gun to school. That one was laughed at by a cheerleader, picked on by a bully who was on the football team. I don't remember too much else about the other characters. The alien wanted to have them all pick someone to die. Now, hold your horses. I am not saying what the alien did right there, as far as it sounds is right. Just bear with me. The alien had no real intention of killing anyone. He had advanced technology, made it look like he had killed whoever it was that they specified to kill. It was the religious one that was picked. And the one who brought the gun to school is the one who picked her. The alien got everyone else out of that recreation, left the the one who brought the gun, and talked with him. I would encourage you to go onto YouTube or wherever, watch that episode. I don't remember the title of the episode. It had kid from Home Improvement and someone I think was in Black Sash. I think her name was Megan Ori. Anyway, with that, you can look up the episode title, go and watch it. The kid who brought the gun to school turned himself into the principal. And yeah, there's going to be penalties to pay for having a gun on school property. Let's stop and give him something to think about. But back on reality TV, what character do they have? Why are they doing all these reality TV shows? It's not like these lives of Kardashian, whoever these ones are, it's not like their lives are any more valuable than anyone else's. As far as I can tell, they're not the least bit interesting. Who cares what goes on in their lives? That's their lives. And it's stupid to just put someone on camera and watch what goes on in their day-to-day lives when they have all the money in the world, so who cares what they're doing? The lives that are really important are the ones they're not going to show. Let's see them do something on a single mother raising 3 kids after being laid off. Let's see lives of soldiers with PTSD, limbs missing. See how they get by in their day-to-day life trying to cope with things. Something that would make more people want to step up and help these types. Help these fallen soldiers. I don't mean fallen soldiers that way. I mean people who have given a lot for this country. At least that would be socially redeeming. Something that we could do for those who have done a lot for us. Jersey Shore. What the heck is with this? You have characters calling themselves stupid things like Snooki and The Situation. What? What's the purpose of this? What's the point? Who are they to be this egotistical? I don't understand this. There was one show with some rapper who used to wear this big clock around on his chest, hanging by his neck. One of my sisters likes that, and I can't really see why. It looks like they're just taking hookers, trying to turn them into high-price hookers. What kind of value is that? None whatsoever. Jackass. The TV show Jackass. Where do I begin on what's wrong with that? First off, the stunts they do to get a person really hurt. And I know they have disclaimers. Well, I'm guessing they do. Lawyers insist on a lot of things, but there's got to be disclaimers up saying, don't try this at home. But come on. You know kids are going to try that at home. They'll get bored. They'll say, hey, I saw this on Jackass. Let's do this. Or let's see what we can do that can beat Jackass. That's stupid. It's reckless. I think there was something where a person tried riding in a shopping cart downhill on a road. What if a car came around the corner right then? What's your option? Bail out? You'll still get hurt. Not as much as getting hit by that car, but you'll still get hurt. End up in the hospital with broken bones, maybe a broken neck. A broken bone can kill you. You get a fat embolism from it going into your bloodstream. It has happened. But kids are being allowed to not understand cause and effect. So what do? They act it out. They think, hey, look at me, I'm doing this and that, I must be cool. Shows like that only encourage deviant behavior. Yet another reality TV show. These reality TV shows need to be reined in, curbed, whatever the term is. They're a bad idea. And Jackass flat out needs to never be aired. They need to pull all copies of it. What's the point of any of it? No point whatsoever. Nothing redeemable about it. The network executives should be flogged for allowing it. Dr. Phil. Kind of a reality TV show, but I don't want to get talking too much about him in a bad way, because there is some good he does, helping to get people off of drugs, dealing with abuse. Me and my family know about abuse. We had to live with that for a long time. But his words about kids not understanding consequences, when he was talking about Mr. Tommy Jordan shooting the laptop that belonged to his daughter, which frankly I approve of. She needed a wake-up call. But anyway, saying that kids like her don't understand consequences, bull. A kid understands if you put your hand in a fire, what's going to happen? That's getting burned. It's going to hurt. That's a consequence. And yeah, there was some wrongdoing on part of Mr. Jordan. As far as I could tell, he didn't make her earn anything. He just let her have feelings of entitlement. It's a very common problem in today's society with kids and the nanny state we all live in. But it seems like he's dealing with that. He gave her a very clear wake-up call. And kids do understand consequences if you make them understand consequences. The only reason they don't understand it is if you let them not understand it. We were made to understand penalties. Every generation before me was made to understand penalties. Anyway, Dr. Phil is way off base. Frankly, I think he's very foolish in his assessment of children. These reality TV shows are the main reason this octomom, what's her name, Nadya Sulemon, went and had all those kids. And you know who's footing the bill? Y'all are footing the bill for those kids through the tax dollars, because she decided she wanted her own reality TV show. And what did she do? Went and had 14 kids. And you can tell by the way she looks, there's nothing real about her. And I bet she couldn't afford the medical bills for that either. Survivor Man was good, and there was a show with Bear Grylls, probably not anywhere near as realistic as Survivor Man. It was okay. They at least showed you how to survive in bad situations. One more show that was scripted. It's a cartoon, but it's a good show. Static Shock. It's a good show, especially the episodes dealing with guns. There's at least a couple episodes. First one, where someone gives Virgil Hawkins a gun, he throws it in the river, he don't want any part of it. His mother was killed by a gun. And another one where a boy was picked on by bullies, he had more than he could take. What does he do? He does the only thing he can think of, he brings a gun to school. And an innocent person, instead of the bully, gets shot. Do you agree with what I say? Leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe. This is Feral Big Dog saying, y'all have a nice day now.